Have you ever felt disrespected, even though you've done everything right? Have you ever faced people who don't appreciate you, and you just don't know how to handle it? Think about this. How do you stay calm, not let them control your emotions, and still shine with unwavering confidence? In a world full of stress and conflict, dealing with disrespectful people is not uncommon. But instead of letting that disrespect bring you down, you can handle it in a smarter, stronger way than ever. The question is, how can you deal with it without getting pulled into the spiral of negativity? Today, we're going to reveal to you 5 powerful and effective ways to face people who disrespect you. Don't miss this. These strategies will not only help you stay calm, but also maintain your self-respect and confidence, no matter the situation. Get ready to change the way you perceive and react to disrespectful actions from anyone around you. 1. Stay silent and don't react emotionally. Imagine this situation. Someone just mocked or insulted you, and immediately a fire of anger ignites inside you. Oh my God, that feeling is horrible, right? You want to lash out right away, to retaliate with the same harsh words they just threw at you. But wait, have you ever tried silence in situations like this? Silence can be a more powerful tool than any words. It may sound hard to believe, right? But here's the truth that not everyone realizes. Silence is not a sign of weakness, but a display of strength and wisdom. Maybe you've heard the saying, "Your mouth doesn't make you strong, it's how you control what you say." That's right. When you don't react immediately, when you stay silent, you're taking control of the situation. You're not letting anger overwhelm you, but instead, you're giving yourself the space to think and evaluate the situation objectively. Oh, really? Is silence such a strong choice? You might be wondering, not reacting will make me seem like I'm tolerating or submitting, right? But the truth is, silence is proactivity, a choice to keep your calm and maintain your self-respect. And you know what? Silence is the most powerful answer you can give right now. The moment you stay silent and don't react emotionally, that's when you're raising your own value. You don't let meaningless words shake you, and you don't let your emotions be influenced by external things. Truly strong people never react right away. They know that time is what helps calm things down. They understand that an impulsive reaction can lead to regret. But when you stay silent, you give yourself time to think. You allow your emotions to subside, and during that time, you're actually in control of the situation, not the other way around. If you find these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video. Tips like these can truly change the way you approach every issue in life. And I'm sure everyone will find this valuable, right? So, don't hesitate to share this video with your friends. Let's learn and grow together, okay? So next time someone hurts you, don't rush to react. Give yourself a moment of silence and take a deep breath so you don't get swept up in negative emotions. Remember, silence is power, and you can absolutely use that power to maintain your self-respect. These tips will continue to help you live stronger and not let situations beyond your control make you lose yourself. To never miss another video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will keep bringing you practical strategies to handle every situation in life with more calm and wisdom. 2. Look at the situation objectively in silence. Oh, I know this is not easy at all. Who among us hasn't felt like, oh my God, what are they doing, when someone treats us with disrespect? But have you ever asked yourself, am I rushing to judge this situation? Sometimes, when faced with disrespectful actions, our emotions get swept away and we immediately react. But if you just take a moment, think before you act, you'll realize things are not as simple as they seem. Silence, in moments like these, is not just restraint, but a powerful strategy. This is the time you can step back, observe the situation objectively. You see, when you react immediately, your emotions will lead you to make the wrong decisions. But when you choose silence, you give yourself the chance to view everything separate from your emotions. And only then will you truly be able to understand the situation more clearly. There's a great quote I'd like to share with you. When we stop judging, we begin to understand. Truly, looking at a problem from a different perspective, aside from your personal emotions, helps you realize that the actions of others might not be a personal attack. In fact, what they're doing might reflect their own struggles or stress in life. Think about this. Every time you face a difficult situation, instead of reacting right away, give yourself a moment to assess the situation. Imagine if you don't rush to react, you'll be able to find a way to respond in a calmer and smarter way, rather than getting dragged into an unnecessary emotional battle. And you know what? In moments like these, you can learn from these situations instead of letting them stress and exhaust you. You know, every situation can be an opportunity for us to grow. The key is how we perceive it. That's why I believe if you truly know how to look at everything objectively, not only will you find the best solution for yourself, but you'll also find peace of mind. If you find this helpful, take a moment to hit like and share this video with your friends. They might also need advice like this in those stressful situations in life. Together, we can learn and grow every day. And don't forget, if you want more tips to help you deal with life's challenges, subscribe to the channel now. We'll share experiences and perspectives on life in a more positive way. Always remember, staying calm in difficult moments is the key to mastering your life. 3. Choose to respond politely and confidently. In life, we've all encountered situations where we felt disrespected. Surely, there have been times when you've stood before someone, and it's not just the words they said, but you could feel their contempt in their actions or gaze. And that feeling really isn't pleasant at all. In fact, there's one thing I've learned after many years of facing life's challenges. How we respond is what ultimately defines who we are. When you're confronted by people who don't respect you, the most important thing isn't seeking revenge or getting angry, but choosing a response that shows self-respect and calmness. People with life experience often understand that there's no need to argue or prove who's right or wrong, because in reality, not every struggle is worth your energy. I remember once, a close friend said something that really hurt me. She seemed completely unaware of my feelings, and I knew that if I responded immediately, things would only get worse. So, instead of getting angry or retaliating, I chose to remain silent. And just a few days later, I realized that silence not only helped me maintain my dignity, but it also made her reflect on how she behaved. What I want to convey here is that respect can't be demanded or regained through a response made in anger. On the contrary, the way you respond speaks volumes about your character. That situation may make you feel angry or upset, but calmness and choosing to respond politely and patiently is the only way to maintain your self-control. There's a quote by Epictetus that I always keep in mind. We cannot control everything that happens, but we can control how we respond. From that, every time I face situations like this, I remind myself not to let others control my emotions. Because in reality, a person who respects themselves will not let anyone easily affect their self-worth. So, how can you do this in real life? First, be confident in your own value, and don't let the words or actions of others make you feel unworthy. If someone hurts you, don't let their actions define your worth. Instead, let your self-respect and calmness determine your response. And if you think these words might help someone, don't hesitate to share this post. Who knows, someone else might be in a similar situation and need just these words to get through. Remember, your patience and calmness can sometimes help others reflect on themselves. The older we get, the more we understand that not every battle needs to be fought, and sometimes Just being yourself in calmness and self-respect is enough. 4. Stay firm with your self-worth. When someone disrespects you, the feeling of being hurt is truly unavoidable. But this is when you need to show your strength. According to Stoic philosophy, we can't control other people's actions, but we can fully control our responses. They might not respect you, but you don't have to allow their lack of respect to shake your sense of self-worth. Staying firm with your self-worth isn't some far-off concept. It's about knowing who you are and what you deserve. Remember the words of Epictetus, the famous Stoic philosopher. We cannot change what has happened, but we can decide how we respond. In reality, people can only hurt you if you allow them to. Being firm in your self-worth means not letting others decide how much you deserve. Don't let their words or actions affect you for too long. Feeling offended is natural, but if you take a moment to pause, think, and act appropriately, you'll realize that you don't need to measure your worth based on how they see you. Think about the times you felt dismissed. Criticism or disrespectful actions may have confused you, but if you stand firm in your views, you'll see that it doesn't really matter. At that moment, you are the one deciding whether to accept or ignore their negative words. Never forget, your self-worth cannot easily be changed by someone else's words. When you're firm, their words are just like a breeze passing by. No matter what they say or think about you, you always know who you are. If you find these insights helpful, don't forget to like and share them with others who might be going through something similar. They may need a little strength to stay strong. Remember, you are the one who decides your worth. Others cannot change that. Always stand firm, like a mighty oak tree, unshaken by the storms of life. 5. Set clear boundaries and learn to let go. There are times in life when we get caught up in relationships or situations that don't respect us, and we feel like we just have to accept it. But if you don't set clear boundaries and learn to let go, you'll always feel drained and hurt. This is the moment when you need to realize the power of protecting your personal and mental space. Stoic philosophy teaches us, we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond. The boundaries you set with others aren't meant to hurt them, but to protect yourself. And when you no longer accept disrespectful behavior, you're freeing yourself from unnecessary stress. What's important is that you need to identify what you can accept and what you can't. For example, if someone repeatedly makes you feel exploited or disrespected, that's when you need to stop allowing them into your space. But how can you set these boundaries without creating unnecessary conflict? First, understand that setting boundaries doesn't mean you have to be tough or rude. You simply state your position calmly and firmly. You don't need to explain or apologize for it. No might be the most powerful answer you can give without feeling guilty. Then comes letting go. We're talking about letting go, but not surrendering or accepting defeat. It's a strategy to protect yourself. Sometimes you have to learn to walk away from people or relationships that no longer bring positive value to you. This might be a tough step, but remember, you can't change others. You can only change how you respond to them. And then, when you let go, you'll realize something. You'll have the space to focus on more important things, on relationships that bring joy and real value. It's a part of becoming a more self-reliant and mature person. Don't forget, letting go doesn't mean you're weak. On the contrary, it's a powerful act. It's a way for you to choose peace of mind and protect yourself from negative influences. If you want to continue growing and mastering your life, letting go of unworthy things will be an important step. Don't let people who don't respect you continue to occupy space in your life. Be firm in setting boundaries and learn to let go. That's how you protect yourself and create a life you truly deserve.